Good afternoon, Year 7. This is Miss Lass, your maths teacher. Unfortunately, I could not be with you today, but I still want you to have a good maths lesson. That's why I've recorded this video. So, you have your books and starters on your tables. So, you will have about 5 minutes to complete it, and then we'll do self-marking as always. Pause this video and complete the starter. Okay, so pause this video and take about 1 minute to self-mark it. Make sure you use a green pen. Also, copy learning objective and the date, underline it using a ruler, and set the work as we always do with a line drawn with your pencil and ruler across the page. Before we start the lesson, I would like to talk to you a bit about your homework. So, like I've said before, you will have a homework to complete once a week. You have maths on week A on Monday and on week B on Wednesday. So you'll get your homework set on Monday on week A, and you will have to complete it on by Wednesday on week B. And then on the same day, on Wednesday on week B, you'll have another homework set which you will have to complete it by Monday on week A. As a matter of fact, you've got already some tasks set on Hegarty Maths, which you will have to complete by Wednesday next week. It all will be done online on a webpage called Hegarty Maths. I would like you to write this now in your books. Homework, Hegarty Maths. Let's take about 10 seconds. You should all have words Hegarty Maths in your book. 3 more seconds. And let's move on. So we chose this virtual learning system because it really supports students. It supports the learning at home. Just let you know, there are 3 things that will help you thrive in maths: positive attitude and the right mindset, working hard, and support. The first 2 is something that you have to work on your own. The third one, the support, is something that it's up to us. So at school, your support is your teacher, which is me, and at home you will have a Hegarty Maths to help. So in here we've got some helpful quotes, inspiring quotes from successful people, and I think they are really inspiring. Michelle Obama said, "No one is born smart. No one is born to be able to read, write, and do maths. All of this comes from hard work." David Beckham emphasizes the importance of practice, and he says that's how he succeeded, by practicing. So if you want anything in life, you have to work, and then work some more. Will Smith says that, whereas talent is something you are born with, skill is more important. Skill you can only obtain through hours and hours of hard work, and talent will always fail without skill. So all those successful celebrities tell us how important it is to work hard and practice in order to succeed in life. Nothing comes for free. Hegarty Maths supports your learning at home, so you should never get stuck, as you always get Hegarty Maths, useful videos from Hegarty Maths to help you and explain you. I will tell you a little bit more about it now. In here is a little bit more background about Mr. Hegarty, who's a very successful maths teacher who won several awards and been on TV, and made this webpage for all students to aid their learning. So now we're going to talk about our weekly homework routines. So what you will need to do is to complete the task that will be set by me online. As a matter of fact, there are already 2 tasks for you set online about things that we've practiced. It will take about 30 to 45 minutes to complete them. You will be expected to watch the video, take notes, write down the questions as neatly as you can, mark your own work, make corrections, and write down your scores at the end. I will not be checking your homework physically, as in I will not see the books that you write in because of the current situation that we are in. Hopefully in the future that's what will be taking place, but for the time being I will be seeing your work by checking online how long you spend on each question and how long you spend on watching videos and learning. So how does Hegarty Maths look like? For each topic that you will be set as a homework, you will have to watch a video, take notes, and then complete the quiz. So you'll have to watch the video, take notes of modeled examples, and answer questions in the quiz. It's very important that you take notes of model examples, as rewriting questions aid your long-term maths memory. And you will create nice notes to revise from in the future. Write down every question, always show all your workings. Even if you can answer questions in your head, it's still right to write down all your workings, because this is a part of being a great mathematician. Make sure you mark and self-correct your work. So if something is wrong, cross it off and correct it with a green pen. What to do if you get stuck? First of all, you should try to rewatch the videos and make notes again and see if doing it for the second time helps. The other way of going about it would be to looking at other videos which are a little bit easier than the one you do, because the one that you are doing is usually built on something that you've already learned previously. So another idea would be to complete the previous videos to boost your knowledge and widen your understanding of the particular subject, and then it should be easier to build on it and do the questions which you're asked to do. Another way to go about being stuck is to press Get Help button, which is in the top right corner, and then it opens the video that walks you through exactly the same example, just with a different number. So not exactly a similar example with different numbers. So then after watching this example, you can have a go at the one that you were stuck with and see if that helps. You need to make sure that you watch the video that is connected to the task that you are set. It might be very hard, you might struggle to answer the questions if you don't revise by watching the video and taking notes. If you consistently are getting low scores and it's shown that you're not watching the videos, you will be reminded of that. It means you will be getting messages, do watch videos before completing the question. Hegarty Maths is a very useful tool supporting your learning of maths at home. If you use it properly, it will really develop your understanding of maths and helps boost your knowledge. So there are some testimonials from students who said that really after watching so many videos, answering so many questions, they managed to get a higher grade in the final exams. And this one I find quite funny. Maths used to be a sign of defeat. Can you see what he did there? But now it's as easy as pie. It's quite clever there, isn't it? Anyway, students who use it properly end up enjoying it. It also shows you and me how many skills you acquired, how long you spend on it, and you see, like, for example, the student that is here, after spending nearly 90 hours and acquiring 925 skills, achieved grade 9, being predicted grade 5. So it really shows us that if you work well and use homeworks correctly, it really develops your understanding of maths. Hegarty Maths also shows you in which areas you've achieved 100%, and it's in that they are colored green, in which you got over 70, which are amber, or in which you achieved below 70%, which are red. The blue ones are the ones that you have not completed yet. So this shows you which part of maths, which topics you need to still revise. Hegarty Maths produces tailored quiz, tailored to you. So it remembers all the mistakes that you've made in the past and generates 5 quick questions based on your weak areas in order for you to practice it more and master those skills. If you completed all your homework and you would like to practice some more, you will be given foundation list, the skills list. Well, in general, the list of skills and list of videos that you still can practice. So if you would like to learn something on your own at home, or you know that you're not sure about certain parts of maths, you'll have a list of things with the videos, and I will also refer to those videos in the lesson as well. So then you can watch the videos and practice those skills at home on your own. This is how the example of questions looks like on the Hegarty Maths. You will be given personalized revision quizzes as well, which you can complete on your own at home. After collecting your personalized quizzes, you will be getting stamps which you'll be collecting. Also, you can compete with your classmates and try to be the best in a given week. So remember, you are not on your own, and working hard pays off. Believe in yourself, work hard, and take advantage of the support that you get at school and at home, and that will all give you a success in maths. To log into Hegarty Maths, you just need to Google Hegarty Maths, open the website, and log in as a student with your school email address. And then I believe it's a date of birth that you need to put in. Just follow the instructions in there. If you have any questions, I will give you my email address at the end of today's lesson, so you can email me. Make sure that you log in this week and complete 2 tasks which are already set for you about the things that we've already learned in maths. We are currently doing place value section. So let's have a look at the contents, what we've already done and we have still to do. So we know how to write numbers from words and how to write numbers into words. We know and understand decimal place value. We know how to write decimals from words. We understand the importance of value holder zeros. We know about odd and even numbers. What is the difference and which numbers are odd and even. We know how to compare and order integers, including negative integers. So what we are going to do today is we are going to learn to compare and order decimals, including negative decimals. So let's start. Let's have a look at the first example. I will do it on the board, and then I will expect you to do we do a part in your books, because I'm not here. I do not see what you write on your whiteboards, so you'll have to do it in your books, and then when I give you the answer, just self-mark it with a green pen before we move on to practice exercises. Okay, So let's have a look. There are a few ways to go about it. So one of them would be to compare the place value. Compare the place value. So I know that on the units position, in here we have 0, and in here we have 0 as well. So it's the same. On the tenths position, here we have 7, here we have 4. So 7 is greater than 4, so it must be 0.74 is greater than 0.47. So the other thing, the other way of thinking about it, about those particular decimals, is to think about money. This is like 74p and 47p. Which one is bigger? Obviously 74p. Okay, can I ask you to do the next one in your books, please? So pause the video for 30 seconds and do this one in your books. I hope you all managed to do it. Again, comparing place value, 0 units, so same. Now here we've got 0 tenths and here we have 4 tenths, so this one is larger. Remember that sign always points to the smaller. Okay, I'll do the next one. So in here, comparing place value, in the units position, both of them are 0, so they are the same. And now in the tenths position, this one has 6 and this one has 7. So 0.7 definitely is greater than 0.6. So it should point this way. If you're still confused, you might try to make both numbers the same length, as it were, which means to have the same number of digits after decimal place. We can put that 0 in there because it doesn't change the value of our decimal, because it's not place holding 0. So we know that we can see that 67 pence is smaller than 70 pence. So this is 0.7 is greater than 0.67. Okay, pause the video 30 seconds. Try to do yourself the next one. Okay, what you should have is 1.7 is greater than 0.67. Okay, let's move on to practice exercises. So we've got practice exercises. Let's pause it for 5 minutes. I would expect you to do at least 5-6 of them. If you find them easy, start from the back and work backwards from P to A. Pause it now. Okay, so here you've got answers. Let's stop it for 1 minute. Mark it with green pen. We know how to compare decimals. Now we are going to learn how to order them. In these questions, we need to list them in the ascending order. Like we've learned on the last lesson, ascending means going up from the smallest to the largest. So let's have a look at those. We have 87, 80, 87, 78, 82. So they are all over 80 except from this one, so this is the smallest, 78.1. We can cross it off and look at the next smallest from the set. So it's 80.2. Okay, now cross it off. Now we've got 82.7, 87.1, 87.2. Okay, so pause the video, and this time I will ask you to do this one in your books, please. Pause the video for 1 minute, complete this in your books. Okay, have a look at the answers. So the smallest is 80.2. Then we've got 87.1, 87.2, 87.7, and 90.8. If that's the order you've put them in, well done. And now we have some more practice exercises. Let's give you about 5 minutes. Try to complete as many as you can, but at least 4. Okay, pause the video. Okay, so now you've got the answers on the board. Self-mark it using a green pen. Pause the video for a minute and self-mark them.